Cut it with the cliche answers. I'm not accepting you in my program. Be genuine. Get deeper. What's the real reason you want to do this? You can't just be wanting to help people. That's what it entails. Hi guys, the Danielle Denise back again with a new video. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer. I'm glad to have you all here. For those of you who do not know, my name is Danielle. This is my channel full of hair videos, makeup videos, and most recently, my nursing journey. So if you guys would like, feel free to subscribe down below and turn on that notification bell so you guys can follow me along on this nursing journey and on my journey to become a psychiatric and mental health nurse practitioner. I can't wait for you guys to see the growth and all that we have to come with it. So today's video is a part of my Road to PMHNP series, and I wanted to include some nursing interview tips. Honestly, these tips will work all across the board, whether it's PA school, NP school, med school, any interview, undergrad or above. You guys can learn something from these tips. So I hope you guys stick around through the whole video and that you find something helpful, because these are some great tips. So my plan is to start in order from when you find out about your interview up until after the interview happens. So tips are going all the way through. So this might be a long video, but I'll try to make it as short as possible for you guys to get what you need from it and go out and practice and do what you gotta do. All right, love. So you just found out you got your interview. What do you do next? Girl, write it down. I know that sounds as simple as possible. Girl, guy, whoever, sorry. That sounds as simple as possible, but write it down so you don't forget. Put it in your calendar, put it in your phone. Remind yourself it's coming up. It's happening, you made it. Right after that, out the gate, what I did, I was like, I need questions. What are they gonna ask me? How can I prepare? Like, what am I supposed to do next? I looked up med school interviews. I looked up PA school interviews. I looked up job interviews. I went back to my old job interview and questions that I would write down and practice, and what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Went back to those. I read over my resume. Like I said in my last video, I went on to nursing forums to see what previous interviewees had been asked, and I wrote those down onto a Google Doc. Boom, we have somewhere to start. These are the most common questions that my school asks, so let me practice and rehearse some ideas so that I won't be caught off guard. Well, since my interview, they decided to switch it up. I wasn't quite ready, but I was prepared because of this key thing. So when you're taking down your questions and jotting down ideas for questions, you want to come down to general ideas or stories that work for multiple questions. Like, I had one story that worked for when's the time that you showed empathy, and when's the time you had to make a quick decision. I had one story that could work for so many different questions, and it helped me in my interview because one of the questions I didn't have on my list was, when's the last time you made a mistake and how did you fix it? Literally, I walked to my interview, I sat down, I'm like, hi, pleasure to meet you. And she's like, let's get started. So when's the last time you made a mistake and how did you fix it? I was like, mistake? You don't want to be caught like that. I was like, let me think. The last time I made a mistake was, and in order to fix it, this is what I did. And it was all from that one story that I had practiced in my head so much. I was like, we're gonna twist it, bend it, and mold it into the answer for that question. And it worked. It worked for me. I was like, wow, Danielle, you really finessed that. You did something. You know what you did there? That. You did that. And that is what I did. Let me give you guys some of the questions that I had. I asked my friend who got into PA school what was her interview experience like, because I remember being in undergrad and she was practicing for her interview, and what she also did were mock interviews with some of the professors, and I remember she had a list of questions printed out about the school, their mission statement, all sorts of things to really prepare her for that. And she was kind enough to send it to me, so I blended her questions with the questions that I had for my school just to be prepared for like any kind of questions that would come my way. So some of the questions I feel like you guys should have if you start a Google document Not even a question first. Include the mission statement so you know kind of what they're looking for in their nurses or in their students at their school. Listen, y'all, I have so many questions to list that my camera overheated. All right, so moving on. You find out you get your interview, you write it down, mark it down in your calendar, do your research, start preparing those questions, set up a mock interview. Now, this mock interview can be with professors, friends, a mentor, anybody that you look up to in a professional manner, or somebody that you can have really talk to you and tell you, hey, I think you should work on that, or that answer doesn't sound too genuine, or that answer, I don't know. Even with yourself, practice in a mirror so that you look and feel confident about those answers. Moving on, it's time for the interview. The interview's coming up. My favorite tip of all is confidence is key. Okay, you did not make it this far to only come this far. Okay, this is your time to shine. This is your moment. Okay, your interview starts as soon as you park in the parking lot. Really, as soon as you walk through the doors, but when you park, it's game time. You get out of your car, your Uber, your whatever. You close that door and you put those shoulders back, chin up, soldier, chin up. And you walk in there with confidence. Your interview is starting. But wait, what are you wearing? This is my favorite. Okay, first of all, for this interview, look professional, dress professional. Might feel weird, but be all that you can be. I chose to go with slacks, and I chose bright and inviting colors. You know, gotta show that I'm happy, light, airy, friendly, approachable. For hair, I went pulled back, very professional, low bun, natural makeup. This is too much. This would have been way too much. That is not me, and I for sure wouldn't be showing up to school like that. I for sure wouldn't be showing up to the hospital like that. I for sure would not go to work like that in the future. Like this is too much for me, personally. I don't know about you, but I'm just saying. I went natural makeup, didn't even have on lashes, just mascara, light lip, just moisturized lip. Eyebrows were done. Okay, I feel like eyebrows pull your face together. These pearl earrings, pearl necklace, very classy, work vibes, NP looks. Okay, I dressed the part. And feeling presentable also played into my confidence key. So that is something you should consider as well. You don't want to go in there with jeans and a t-shirt like, what up, I'm here. At the end of the interview, what you should also do is prepare questions. So this is how I got my hint. I prepared some questions that I couldn't just find on the website or through brochures or through previous info sessions that I went to. So what I did was I asked, hey, is this financial benefit going to be available only for NPs that are coming back for credentials or for people going through my program as well? And what my interviewer slipped up and said was, I hope it's there when you get there. And I was like, yeah. So to wrap things up, lastly, after your interview has happened, be sure to thank them for their time, as well as send a follow-up email regarding your interview, just restating and reiterating that you had a good time, and go over some key points that you guys talked about in your interview and some things that you're willing to work on if that was something you guys talked about. If there are any nurses who've been through this process already, or any other healthcare professionals that have been through this process, go ahead and leave some extra tips down below. We love to help everybody out over here. We're all winning over here. And that's that on that. I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.